My GF thinks it's okay to hang out with her BFF, who hates me and talks badly about me. I, 21M, and my girlfriend, Lisa, 23F, have been together for a year now. Our anniversary was today, January 13th, ironically. Instead of celebrating, I spent most of the day questioning whether this relationship is even worth continuing. From the beginning, Lisa's best friend, Mia, 23F, has been a thorn in our relationship. Mia has made it clear she doesn't like me and has gone out of her way to sow discord between us. She's manipulative, judgmental, and, frankly, toxic. She's been Lisa's best friend since they were kids, 17 years of friendship, but that doesn't excuse her behavior toward me. Our relationship hasn't been perfect. In the early days, Lisa and I struggled a lot due to cultural differences. I admit I was in the wrong about many things back then, but I made a conscious effort to change. I adapted my behavior, discarded outdated ideas, and worked hard to make our relationship stronger. Lisa was patient with me through that time, and for a while, it felt like we'd found a solid footing. Outside of the Mia drama, we're genuinely good together, like lovesick teenagers who can't get enough of each other. We've had beautiful moments, shared countless laughs, and created memories I'll cherish forever. I even sacrificed a lifelong dream of traveling abroad to help Lisa achieve one of her biggest goals. I thought these sacrifices and the love we shared would be enough, but now, I'm not so sure. The biggest betrayal came when Lisa shared a secret about me with Mia. It wasn't just any secret, it was something so sensitive that, if made public, it could land me in serious trouble. In our country, the consequences of this secret becoming public knowledge could be life-altering. I trusted Lisa with that information, and she broke that trust. Mia uses this secret like a weapon. She insults me, ridicules me, and tells Lisa she should mold me into the kind of person Mia and her fiancé, Paul, 31M, think I should be. It feels like Mia has this invisible influence over Lisa's parents too, which only adds more fuel to the fire. Every time I've tried to address this with Lisa, she defends Mia by saying, "She's been my best friend for 17 years. I can't just cut her out of my life." I understand that kind of loyalty to a childhood friend, but at what cost? Mia actively tries to poison Lisa's mind against me. She makes me look like the villain in every disagreement Lisa and I have, even when the issues have nothing to do with her. Despite my best efforts to mend the situation, attempting to get along with Mia, being polite when we're forced to interact, and swallowing my pride, it's never enough. Mia always finds something to criticize or mock. The worst part? Lisa doesn't just tolerate this, she continues to hang out with Mia and Paul. She laughs with them, goes to their house, and even talks about how much she misses them when they haven't seen each other in a while. It's not just about maintaining appearances for her parents anymore. She genuinely wants to spend time with people who actively despise me. When I try to express how this makes me feel, Lisa brushes it off. She insists she loves me and that our relationship is her priority, but her actions don't match her words. How can she say she respects me when she allows people who constantly insult me to remain such a significant part of her life? It's tearing me apart inside. I've spent so much time trying to build something meaningful with Lisa, but I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one fighting for us. On one hand, I feel like I should just accept Mia's presence in Lisa's life. If she's that important to Lisa, maybe I need to find a way to coexist with her toxicity. On the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that this is a fundamental issue of respect. Shouldn't my girlfriend stand up for me when someone is blatantly mistreating me? I don't want to be the kind of partner who gives ultimatums, but I can't keep pretending that everything is fine. Every time Lisa chooses to spend time with Mia, it feels like a betrayal. I feel like I'm being asked to share my relationship with someone who actively wants to see it fail. This is eating me alive. I love Lisa deeply, but I don't know how much longer I can endure this. Do I try harder to accept Mia's presence in our lives and focus on the good parts of my relationship with Lisa? Or is this a sign that it's time to walk away? Update: a few days later. First, I want to thank everyone who left comments and advice on my original post. Reading through your perspectives helped me realize that I can't keep bottling up these feelings. If I truly want to fix this, or at least get some closure, I need to address the situation head-on with Lisa. So, I decided to sit down with her and have an open and honest conversation. I didn't want to approach it with anger or accusations, but rather with the intention of sharing how I feel and understanding her perspective. When we talked, I started by telling her how much I care about her and value the relationship we've built. I reminded her of all the things I've done to support her dreams, including sacrificing some of my own, like my lifelong goal of traveling abroad. I explained that I made those choices out of love, but also with the belief that we were building something meaningful together. Then, I brought up the issue with Mia and how her actions, and Lisa's response to them, make me feel disrespected. I explained that it's not just about Mia disliking me, it's about how Lisa seems to tolerate and even enable that behavior. I told her how much it hurts to feel like my partner isn't standing up for me, especially when I've worked so hard to make this relationship a priority. Finally, I told Lisa that if we can't find a way to address these issues and come to a consensus about how to move forward, it might be best for us to part ways. I didn't say it to threaten her or as an ultimatum, but because I genuinely believe that if we can't both feel respected and valued in this relationship, we're only going to hurt each other more in the long run. I also told her that if we decide to go our separate ways, I want to use that opportunity to pursue my own dreams again, dreams that I've put on hold for the sake of our relationship. Lisa was quiet for a while after I finished speaking. I could tell she was processing everything I'd said. She admitted that she hadn't fully realized how much Mia's behavior, and her acceptance of it, was affecting me. She said she understood why I felt hurt, but also expressed how difficult it would be for her to cut ties with someone who's been such a big part of her life. We didn't come to a final decision during that conversation, but it felt like a step in the right direction. For the first time in a while, I felt like Lisa was really listening to me and taking my feelings seriously. I'm still not sure what's going to happen between us, but at least I know I've done my part to communicate openly and honestly. Now it's up to both of us to decide if this relationship is something we can and want to save. Thank you again to everyone who encouraged me to speak up. No matter how this turns out, I feel like I've taken an important step toward valuing myself and my own happiness. Update: 1 month later. Hi everyone, it's been about a month since my last post, and I wanted to thank you all for the messages and support. It's been a whirlwind of emotions and changes, but I finally feel like things are moving in the right direction. After that heart-to-heart conversation with Lisa, we both took some time to think about what we truly wanted, not just for our relationship but for ourselves as individuals. I also realized how much I'd been holding back on pursuing my own dreams, especially the one I've had for years, traveling abroad. I'm happy to share that we've made a big decision. I'm planning to finally take the leap and travel abroad. The even better news is that Lisa is coming with me. Both of our jobs allow remote work, so we've decided to combine work and travel for the foreseeable future. We're starting to plan our first destination, and it honestly feels surreal. Lisa admitted during one of our recent talks that she felt blinded by Mia's influence and didn't see how much her friend's behavior was hurting me, and, by extension, our relationship. She told me that she should have set boundaries from the start and not allowed Mia's comments to impact us. Hearing her take accountability meant a lot to me, and I think it's been a turning point for both of us. As for whether or not I'll come back to my home country, I'm honestly unsure. Right now, I just want to focus on exploring the world, gaining new experiences, and seeing where this journey takes us. I'm cautiously optimistic about our future. This feels like a fresh start, not just for me but for our relationship too. Thank you again to everyone who encouraged me to speak up and put my own happiness first. I'll update again if there's anything major, but for now, I'm just excited for this new chapter.